Having an eye-catching and memorable ad is always a bonus, but is that ad being seen by the right people? It's not enough to have a great ad, you also need to target the right audience. That's why today we'll be going through 4 essential audience targeting techniques to get your marketing hopping. Detailed targeting is the most fundamental form of targeting on Meta. You'll find it in the audience section of ad set creation. It will allow you to refine the group of people Meta will show your ads to. It's always easiest to start with the big groups, so start with figuring out just what age, location, and/or gender you want to target. Once these are out of the way, you'll be ready to start nailing down the specifics. These will need to be based on what product or service it is that you're advertising. The last option you'll want to consider is detailed targeting expansion. This will allow Meta to go beyond the specified data you've entered when it believes that it can get a better result. We generally recommend leaving this option on unless you want your targeting to be hyper-specific. Detailed targeting is the most basic of targeting options, and it's one you'll likely come to grasp the fastest. Basic or not, there's no denying just how important getting these targeting options right are. Ever search for shoes and find yourself being bombarded with shoe ads for the next few days? Congratulations, you just discovered retargeting. Retargeting starts with finding people who have already engaged with your business and reserving them with fresh creative. But first, you'll need to create a database of existing customers. Once you've identified where customers are getting interrupted or losing interest, you can focus on fixing any gaps in your customer journey and giving them that final push. Retargeting allows you to reach audiences who already know you, personalize every ad for every customer automatically, and keep your loyal customers coming back. Retargeting is a valuable way of keeping customers who've already proven that they're interested coming straight back. Whether you're fixing holes in your customer journey or planning to run a sale to entice existing customers, retargeting is an essential method of meta marketing that you must take advantage of. Lookalike audiences use existing customer data as a source to create a new audience, using characteristics of your existing customer base to reach new people that are more likely to be interested in your business. When using a lookalike audience, your ad is delivered to people that look like your existing customers. When creating your lookalike audience, you'll be prompted to choose a percentage range. This will determine just how closely you want your lookalike audience to match the source audience. Depending on your goals, you may want to set a higher or lower percentage. Smaller percentages will match more closely to the source audience, whereas larger percentages will broaden the search and create a bigger audience, though it may be more diluted. While lookalike audiences may sound complicated at first, they're deceptively simple for such a valuable tool for customer base expansion. You can create up to 500 lookalikes from a single source audience, so don't be afraid to experiment with tighter or more broad lookalikes to ensure that you are getting results. Meta funnel audiences are quite a bit more complicated than the other topics we've covered here, but they're a powerful tool when used correctly. As we all know, the likelihood of someone buying a product or service the first time they're served an ad is quite rare compared to multiple touch points of different content, and funnel targeting allows us to take advantage of that exact fact. On a base level, an ad funnel consists of multiple different ad sets under a campaign that uses views, engagements, etc. from other sets to funnel those people into the next ad set, as they're more likely to engage with more content once they've engaged once. We'll use a 5-part video as an example. So, we've made 5 different videos that link to an article on your website. Our goal with creating a funnel will be to use engagements and views on video 1 to create an audience to advertise to on video 2. After that, we'll use the views and engagements from video 1 and 2 to create an audience for video 3, and so on and so forth. As you can see, what we've done is created a metaphorical funnel that will send users down the rabbit hole after they've engaged with one piece of funnel content. They're then placed into live audiences and will be more often targeted with your advertising content. When you're not using a funnel, you run the risk of wasting ad budget on the first stage. Cold audiences. Audiences who are not yet ready to engage with your content. By repeatedly targeting customers who did engage and sending them down your funnel, you're utilizing your ad budget more effectively and building a stronger, more loyal customer base. It's not always best to go straight for the sale, as quite often, the long game tends to be more prudent. That was 4 essential targeting methods on Meta Business Suite. If you'd like to check out the full article, click the link above to visit our website.